navigator.
The heat barrier into the corona. Burn on!
Watching all the atoms of the universe pass. My vision is a spectrum, my vision is the glow. Watching as the energy begins to melt and go. I'm hitting every frequency, I'm hitting every line, crossing the trajectory of something so divine. Align the vectors, let the shadows start to fade. Underneath the canopy that the mega city made. I'm a horizontal rainbow, I'm a bullet in the wire, fulfilling the prophecy of the electric desire.
Light speed achieved. Spectrum locked. Pilot.
dark. The atmosphere is thinning as we climb the hill. The entire human race is incredibly still. I look up through the windshield at the cosmic sea, a beautiful dimension meant exclusively for me. The gravity is losing its heavy iron grip. I'm perfectly committed to this analog trip. Speedometer needle is touching the red. I'm leaving behind everything that they said. I'm chasing the night sky, wild and free. A beautiful drop in the digital sea. Chasing the night sky into the blue. A high-speed journey looking out for you. Let the concrete towers fade into the dust. I'm riding on a highway of analog trust. The synthesizer plays a triumphant fast hook. I'm ripping the pages from the cynical book. The constellations guide me like a silver map, escaping the borders of the modern trap. I'm shifting the gears and I'm pushing the line. Everything is looking incredibly fine. A vintage escape in a metal machine, the most absolute freedom that I've ever seen. Let the interceptors try to track my sudden flight. I'm a ghost completely hidden in the velvet night. A masterpiece running on adrenaline and fire, taking the analog spirit much higher. I'm chasing the night sky, wild and free. A beautiful drop in the digital sea. Chasing the night sky into the blue. High-speed journey looking out for you. Let the concrete towers fade into the dust. I'm riding on a highway of analog trust. Chasing the sky, pushing the speed. Chasing the sky, the only thing I need. One hand on the steering, one hand on the key, breaking through the fortress of the high security. The intercept is tailing on the physical domain, while I'm navigating pulses in the cybernetic brain. I bypass the perimeter, I bypass the gate. $1 million gamble on the timing of the fate. The data's downloading in a stream of neon green, the fastest operation that the district's ever seen. Code is scrolling faster than the buildings in the view. I'm a digital assassin coming through for you. Encryption is a lock and the throttle is the key. Fighting for the data and fighting to be free. The firewall breach, tearing up the grid, revealing all the dirty little secrets that they hid. A high velocity hacking in the middle of the chase, winning every second in the electronic race. The firewall breach, upload is complete. Now I got the power of the corporate elite.
override. Identity erased. Trace aborted. I am the ghost. Terminal closed. Back to the real world. Breach successful. Hand on the leather, heart inside the gear, drowning out the silence and the suffocating fear. We made a promise, horizontal vow. There is no tomorrow, there's only the now. The engine is breathing, a rhythmic refrain, washing out the static and the corporate pain. I'm one with the metal, I'm one with the flow. Watch the entire universe begin to melt and glow. Shift into the overdrive, let the plasma flow. Watching as the energy begins to melt and glow. I'm a horizontal bullet, I'm a horizontal flare, setting all the static on fire in the air. Velocity bows, tearing up the track. Once I hit the trigger, there is no turning back. A symphony of motion, a symphony of speed, fulfilling every animal and every human need. Velocity bows, shatter the divide, with the entire galaxy standing by my side. Never slow down, never give in. The race of a lifetime is about to begin. Keep the promise. Thou honored. The drive goes on. Velocity.
Are you listening, Megacity? And a massive. We're rolling on the lower deck, the broadcast is alive. The only source of truth upon the cybernetic drive. The antenna is extending, punching through the dark. I'm sending out a frequency to ignite the spark. The corporate enforcement is trying to triangulate, but I'm crossing over borders and breaking every gate. A mobile radio station wrapped in heavy chrome, making sure the underground is never left alone. Turn up the receiver, lock onto the wave. This is the transmission that the outlaws crave. I'm shifting the coordinates, moving on the grid, broadcasting all the secrets that the syndicates have hid. Midnight megahertz, loud and in your ear, the only voice of freedom that the city wants to hear. We're riding on the amplitude, surfing on the sound, keeping all the rebels and the runners on the ground. Midnight megahertz, broadcasting the fight. We are the resistance. surrender the dial. Keep the signal strong. We are the music. And we are the song.
Is open and the servers are destroyed. I got the crypto diamonds falling in the void. 10 million credits loaded in the trunk. I'm leaving the security completely sunk. I punched the heavy metal sliding out the gate. I got a dinner reservation, can't be late. The choppers are descending, shining down the beam, but I'm already gone like a cyber dream. The siren sends a wailing, lighting up the rear. I kick it into overdrive, I have no fear. A V8 muscle burning up the modern grid. I'm the greatest thief the city ever hit. Cyber heist getaway, ripping up the town. I'm wearing all the money like a neon crown. The interceptors crashing in my rearview glass. They simply do not have the horsepower to pass. Cyber heist getaway, catch me if you dare. I'm throwing digital illusions in the air. They set a barricade on Highway 64. I guess they didn't read the legend of my lore. I hit the ramp of concrete, launching to the sky. A chrome torpedo flying right before their eye. I land upon the suspension of the lower deck and leave the police cruisers in a massive wreck. The payload is secure, the engine's running hot. I'm taking everything the megacorps have got. The sirens is a wailing, lighting up the rear. I kick it into overdrive, I have no fear. A V8 muscle burning up the modern grid. I'm the greatest thief the city ever hit. Cyber heist getaway, ripping up the town. I'm wearing all the money like a neon crown. The interceptors crashing in my rearview glass. They simply do not have the horsepower to pass. Cyber heist getaway, catch me if you dare. I'm throwing digital illusions in the air. Left, right, high through the gap. I'm erasing off the map. Credits in the bank, money in the tank. See ya never. Illusions in the air. Rolling in the credits. Losing the tail. Smooth criminal. The blackened sky before the digital illusions learned to lie. There was an empty grid, a wasteland in the dark, waiting for the pioneer to strike the cyber spark. I brought the heavy engine built of iron ore. I rolled the rubber tires on the virgin floor. I wired up the circuitry and connected the vein and brought the very first combustion to the rain. The neon gas is filling up the empty glass tube, a glowing architecture forming in the digital cube. The voltage hits the system, opening the eye. I am the architect of everything you see fly. Neon Genesis drive, starting up the world, watching as the infinite geometry uncurls. I push the heavy pedal, painting up the night, creating the metropolis with beams of holy light. Neon Genesis drive, the origin of speed, planting in the asphalt the cybernetic seed. The exhaust pipe is blowing out the first breath of smoke. The silence of the centuries is finally broke. I carve the glowing highways with a heavy drift, a monumental paradigm beginning to shift. The skyscrapers grow wherever my tires touch, a magical creation stemming from the clutch. I leave behind a blueprint made of glowing blue for every single racer that is coming after you. The neon gas is filling up the empty glass tube, a glowing architecture forming in the digital cube. The voltage hits the system, opening the eye. I am the architect of everything you see fly. Neon Genesis drive, starting up the world, watching as the infinite geometry uncurls. I push the heavy pedal, painting up the night, creating the metropolis with beams of holy light. Neon Genesis drive, the origin of speed, planting in the asphalt the cybernetic seed. Let there be light. Let there be sound. Let the heavy wheels hit the ground. Awaken! Neon Genesis drives,
stories that a human never told. I'm chasing down the sunset, I'm chasing down the end, where the silence is a lover and the silence is a friend. I don't have a destination, I don't have a home, just a spirit made of carbon and a body made of chrome. The odometer is fitting, returning back to zero. The same old tragedy and the same old hero. The line is always moving just a mile or two away, at the beautiful conclusion of a digital day. I'm reaching for the distance, I'm reaching for the soul, losing the direction and losing all control. The horizon hunter, never looking back, a streak of the shadow on an infinite track. From the dusk until the dawn, and the dawn until the night, we're keeping up the speed and we're keeping up the light. The horizon hunter, the ultimate test, a heart that is beating and refusing to rest. The stars are my witnesses, the moon is my guide. With nowhere left to linger and with nowhere left to hide, just the hum of the motor and the wind inside the glass, watching all the atoms of the universe pass. The city is a memory, a flicker in the view. I'm looking for a future that is entirely new. One hand on the steering, one hand on the key, setting every captive frequency free. Don't slow down, don't lose the light. The final destination is just out of sight. Hunt the endless road, sun never sets. Hunter. Driving past the limits of the concrete shore, where the trees are glowing from the planet's core. Neon moss is creeping up the rusted gate, a chemical garden for the souls who wait. Fluorescent lilies in a pool of oil, life is entangled in the copper coil. I roll the window down, breathe the heavy mist, a toxic beauty that I can't resist. The dragonflies are drones with wings of blue. The swamp is breathing a cemetery. My headlights cutting through the emerald haze, watching the fireflies in a silent maze. They aren't just bugs, they're data in the air, flickering secrets like a digital prayer. The chassis covered in a glowing vine, the ghost of the forest and the car combine. I'm the pilot of the garden, the drifter of the sill, building a temple on the ruins we built. Deep in the roots, under the bark, the the plasma flow, watching as the galaxies begin to melt and glow. The future is a picture on the holographic screen, the fastest operation that the district's ever seen. Cobalt comet tearing up the space, winning every second in the electronic race. A flash of violet energy, a flash of neon gold, the greatest of the legends that was ever being told. Cobalt comet breaking through the wall, watching all the empires of the city start to fall.
1,000 tripwires stretching in the night. If I touch a single beam, the whole place will ignite. So I'm tuning up the steering, keeping everything tight. I creep the chassis forward a millimeter pace, the most delicate maneuver in the history of the race. The mirrors are retracted, the suspension lowered down, the quietest intrusion in the subterranean town. Calculated angles, physics of the drift, a temporary opening, a monumental shift. I hold my human breath, the engine holds its fire, dancing on the edge of a cybernetic wire. Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm of my own beating heart. Laser grid labyrinth, an elegant escape, morphing my reality to fit inside the shape. The beams are oscillating, moving up and down. I time the acceleration, erasing every frown. I hit the lateral thruster, sliding to the side. A horizontal movement on a vertical ride. The pain is getting singed by the heat of the array, but I'm pushing through the danger, I'm making out a way. The final door is glowing, 50 yards ahead. I execute a barrel roll and leave the spider web. Calculated angles, physics of the drift, a temporary opening, a monumental shift. I hold my human breath, the engine holds its fire, dancing on the edge of a cybernetic wire. Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm of my own beating heart. Laser grid labyrinth, an elegant escape, morphing my reality to fit inside the shape. Hold steady, wait for the gap, slide through, beat the trap. Now push it! Now push it! Laser grid labyrinth, threading through the red. One little mistake and I'm automatically dead. A geometric puzzle, a deadly work of art. I'm driving with the rhythm of my own beating heart. Laser grid labyrinth, an elegant escape, morphing my reality to fit inside the shape. Clearing the grid, breathing again. Mission accomplished. And I don't have a name. Shift into the static, let the reality tear. There's a smell of burning rubber in the ozone in the air. I'm a warrior of data, a soldier of the light, winning every battle in the middle of the night. Glitch speed gladiator, tearing up the grid, proud of every dangerous thing miles an hour on an empty stretch of black. I feel a strange sensation like a shiver on my back. I glance into the mirror, looking at my face, but something is anomalous, something out of place. My hands are on the steering, gripping on the wheel, but the reflection's hands are resting and smiling like it's real. It looks right in my eyes, a terrifying grin. The optical illusion is trying to get in. It reaches for the gear shift inside the looking glass. I feel the transmission breaking, losing all the gas. A multi-dimensional parasite living in the chrome, trying to eradicate me, trying to take my home. Magnetic mirage, a demon in the light, fighting with the phantom in the middle of the night. The mirror is a portal, the reflection wants to kill, bending the reality, bending all the will. Magnetic mirage, a psychological crash. I'm fighting my own shadow for the control of the dash. He jerks the phantom wheel, my vehicle swerves left. A supernatural hijacking and existential theft. I punch the rearview mirror, shattering the pain, but it moves into the window, laughing at my pain. It presses on the brake, the chassis starts to spin. I don't know where I end and where the ghost begins. I close my human eyes, relying on the sound. I'm driving in the darkness, hoping to be found. It reaches for the gear shift inside the looking glass. I feel the transmission breaking, losing all the gas. A multi-dimensional parasite living in the chrome, trying to eradicate me, trying to take my home. Magnetic mirage, a demon in the light, fighting with the phantom in the middle of the night. The mirror is a portal, the reflection wants to kill, bending the reality, bending all the will. Magnetic mirage, a psychological crash. I'm fighting my own shadow for the control of the dash. Who is driving? Who is real? Take the glass, take the wheel. Get out of my magnetic mirage, a demon in the light, fighting with the phantom in the middle of the night. The mirror is a portal, the reflection wants to kill, bending the reality, bending all the will. Magnetic mirage, a psychological crash. I'm fighting my own shadow for the control of the dash. Shatter the glass, I am the only one. They sold us a future in a package of lies. They blinded the people and they blinded the eyes. But down in the gutter, the fire is born, among the neglected and among the forlorn.
We're waking the circuit, we're waking the wire, setting the towers of the masters on fire. No more submission to the corporate machine, the cleanest rebellion that you've ever seen.
Rise from the shadows, rise from the dirt,
Healing the trauma and healing the
nitrous hit the vein, looking for the pleasure in the middle of the pain. I'm closing in the distance, I'm closing in the gap, escaping from the cycle and the psychological toll trap. The ghost circuit, racing with the soul, losing every limit and losing all control. Streak of violent lightning on a track of pure design, crossing every border and erasing every line. The ghost circuit, where the shadows learn to fly underneath the canvas of a cybernetic reflections in the mirror, but it's moving on its own. The fastest little monster that the city's ever known. We drift around the corners in a synchronized array, chasing all the wreckage of a wasted yesterday. The rubber's turning liquid, the chassis turning light, a monument of motion in the middle of the night. I won't stop the vehicle, I won't stop the flow. Watch the entire universe begin to melt and glow. Break the record, break the chain, become the rhythm of the neon rain. Ghost the system. The ghost circuit, racing with the soul, losing every limit and losing all control. A streak of violent lightning on a track of pure design, crossing every border and erasing every line. The ghost circuit, where the shadows learn to fly underneath the canvas of a cybernetic sky. Record broken, shadows merged, circuit clear. The thermal gauge is dropping past the absolute of zero. No room inside this frozen hell for any kind of hero. The windshield is a tapestry, a fractal winter glass. I'm pushing through the sector where the living never pass. A layer of the permafrost is biting at the wire. I redirect the battery to feed the engine's fire. The neon signs are shattered, buried deep beneath the snow. I'm carrying the only spark of warmth I'll ever know. Cryogenic slumber waiting on the other side. If the heater fails me on this apocalyptic ride, I keep the RPMs exactly steady in the deep, refusing to surrender to the cybernetic slave. 0 Kelvin cruising, rolling through the white. A solitary glacier in the middle of the night. The oil turns to diamond, the rubber turns to stone. I'm navigating through the frozen monument alone. 0 Kelvin cruising, breathing out the steam. A ghost of the combustion in a cryogenic dream. I gas a convoy frozen on the shoulder of the road. A static exhibition of a terminated code. The drivers are like statues in their suits of heavy chrome, forever looking forward to a disconnected home. My steering wheel is heavy, every turn is like a fight against the violent pressure of the unrelenting night. I activate the thermal pulse and melt the heavy tread. I am the only moving thing among the frozen dead. Cryogenic slumber waiting on the other side. If the heater fails me on this apocalyptic ride, I keep the RPMs exactly steady in the deep, refusing to surrender to the cybernetic sleep. 0 Kelvin cruising, rolling through the white, a solitary glacier in the middle of the night. The oil turns to diamond, the rubber turns to stone. I'm navigating through the frozen monument alone. 0 Kelvin cruising, breathing out the steam, a ghost of the combustion in a cryogenic dream. System freezing. Core is dropping. Never yielding. Never stopping. Ignite the rolling through the white, a solitary glacier in the middle of the night. The oil turns to diamond, the rubber turns to stone. I'm navigating through the frozen monument alone. 0 Kelvin cruising, breathing out the steam, a ghost of the combustion in a cryogenic dream. Absolute 0. Keeping the fire. Cruising on. cybernetic heart, a brand new evolution, a brand new place to start. I wired up the circuitry into the V8 block and sync the transmission with the universal clock. The first spark of the plasma igniting in the night, a technological baptism of the ultraviolet light. The engine gave a heavy roar, a frequency so new. The concrete turned to polymer, the sky a digital blue. The very first acceleration breaking out the mold, the greatest Genesis story that could ever be told. Neon Genesis drive, building up the grid, the origin of everything, exactly what we did. Paving down the future with the rubber inside the mother code. The skyscrapers started rising everywhere I passed. A city made of miracles, a city made of glass. I laid down the highway, a ribbon of the chrome, creating a dystopia that we can call our home. The followers came after with the lasers and the speed, but I was the original who planted out the seed. A solitary pioneer exploring in the dark, leaving on the empty world the very first mark. The engine gave a heavy roar, a frequency so new. The concrete turned to polymer, the sky a digital blue. The very first acceleration breaking out the mold, the greatest Genesis story that could ever be told. Neon Genesis drive, building up the grid, the origin of everything, exactly what we did. Paving down the future with the rubber and the wire, lighting up the darkness with a synthetic fire. Neon Genesis drive, the father of the road, writing down the history inside the mother code. The first ignition, the first transmission. The world awakens. The earth is shaken. Neon Genesis drive, building up the grid, the origin of everything, exactly what we did. Paving down the future with the rubber and the wire, lighting up the darkness with a synthetic fire. Neon Genesis drive, the father of the road, writing down the history inside the mother code. The grid is alive. The future is here. Genesis complete. The road is stretching out into a sea of gold. The greatest of the stories that a human never told.
We've survived the winter, we've survived the pain, washing out the memory of the gravity and rain. The core is getting harder, the core is getting bright, a horizontal promise in the middle of the night. One hand on the steering, one hand on the soul, taking the
blood is turning neon, my heart is turning fast. I'm living for the second that was never meant to last. The HUD you need is glitching out, a static in my eye. chasing down the shadow of the public transit dream. A serpent made of silver, hovering in space. I'm matching up the tempo, I am matching up the pace. I open up the moon roof, looking at the track. A synchronized momentum, there is no holding back. No passengers to see me, just the automated guide. A parallel existence on a midnight city ride. 60 miles an hour, keeping it exact. A beautiful connection, an unspoken pact. The hum of the magnetics, blending with the gear. The most relaxing music that a driver could ever hear. Magnetic monorail, flying in the sky. A heavy piece of metal, watching all the city by. I'm driving in the pocket, I'm riding in the wake. A rhythmic meditation that the modern world can make. Magnetic monorail, a partner in the dark. Leaving on the atmosphere, a visionary mark. The stations pass us by like a flicker on a screen. A blur of advertising in a yellow and a green. We weave between the buildings, a concrete canyon run. Two mechanical brothers waiting for the morning sun. I give a little rev and the train continues on. A solitary journey till the breaking of the dawn. It's not about who wins, it's about the steady flow. Enjoying the mechanics and the neon colored glow. 60 miles an hour, keeping it exact. A beautiful connection, an unspoken pact. The hum of the magnetics, blending with the gear. The most relaxing music that a driver could ever hear. Magnetic monorail, flying in the sky. A heavy piece of metal, watching all the city by. I'm driving in the pocket, I'm riding in the wake. A rhythmic meditation that the modern world can make. Magnetic monorail, a partner in the dark. Leaving on the atmosphere, a visionary mark. Side by side. Through the night, guided by the transit light. Magnetic monorail, flying in the sky. A heavy piece of metal, watching all the city by. I'm driving in the pocket, I'm riding in the wake. A rhythmic meditation that the modern world can make. Magnetic monorail, a partner in the dark. Leaving on the atmosphere, a visionary mark. Train moves on, end of the line. Cruising down.
Wait, bass, bitches. Brick walls closing in on every side. No room for error, nowhere left to hide. Garbage bin flying as I brush the edge. Living my life on a concrete ledge. Neon signs flickering red and green. The tightest line that you've ever seen. Shadows are jumping from the fire escape. I'm shifting the gear in the perfect shape. Left turn, right turn, keep it in the slot. Give it everything that the engine's got. One wrong move and it's metal on stone. But I'm in the zone and I'm all alone. Alleyway apex, hitting the mark. A diamond of speed in the belly of the dark. Threading the needle through the narrow gap. I'm the only one who can finish the lap. corner by corner, master of the tight, owner of the knife. Snap it, snap it, snap it, snap it, snap it. Alleyway apex, hitting the mark, a diamond, the speed in the belly of the dark, threading the needle through the narrow gap. I'm the only one who can finish the lap. Alleyway apex, king of the maze, leaving the rivals in the concrete days. Out of the alley, into the light. in the circuit, a mission in the steel. The absolute authority at the center of the wheel. The corporate walls are high, but the bumpers made of might, bringing down the barricades and bringing back the light. I'm a digital soldier with a heavy-duty frame. I don't have a face and I don't have a name. Scan the sector, lock the thermal glow. I'm going to the places where the cowards won't go. Reinforced titanium, a spirit made of lead. Counting all the enemies and counting all the dead. Cyber Steel Commando, ruling the street. Matching every heartbeat to the combat beat. A fortress on the highway, a titan in the dark. Igniting the rebellion with the legendary spark. Cyber Steel Commando, armor in the soul. Taking the objective and taking the control. The ambush is a failure, the trap is just a joke. I'm leaving every rival in a suffocating smoke. Hydraulic suspension taking every single hit. I'm the only driver with the tactical wit. One final boost of power through the iron gate, taking back the city from the hands of the fate. The mission is accomplished, the signal is secure. Speed is the weapon and the speed is the cure. Hold the line! Hold the fire! The master of the motor and the electric wire. Engage the target! Sector cleared. Returning to the grid. Commando.
dirty weekend fights. I am the raw reality. The logic of the fist
sky is turning orange, the sun is turning rust. I'm driving through a canyon made of radioactive dust. The visibility is zero, the radiation's high, but I'm a desert demon who is never gonna die. My goggles are all clouded, my lungs are breathing fire, riding on the carcass of a flattened burning tire. I feel the static building, the lightning in the sand, the only kind of master in this devastated land. Hear the sandstorm screaming, biting at the paint in the land of the sinners. I am not a saint, I drop the heavy hammer, I kick it into gear. I am the only monster that the desert has to fear. Dust devil drifter, tearing up the dune, howling at the orbit of a broken double moon. A horizontal cyclone, a pillar of the smoke, leaving all the rivals in a suffocating choke. Dust devil drifter, king of the waste, giving all the scavengers a violent little taste. I navigate by instinct, I navigate by feel, with the grit of the Sahara on the leather of the wheel. The engine sucking gravel, but it's still alive and strong, singing to the wasteland a terrifying song. I see a raided convoy, I see the laser darts, but I'm a storm of metal tearing all their plans apart. I drift around the crater, I launch into the air, a beautiful disaster with the radioactive flare. Sand in the veins, rust in the soul, ride the storm, losing control. Feel the grit, dust devil drifter, tearing up the dune, howling at the orbit of a broken double moon. A horizontal cyclone, a pillar of the smoke, leaving all the rivals in the suffocating choke. Dust devil drifter, king of the waste, giving all the scavengers a violent little taste. Lost in the storm, keep the pedal down, drifter.